So Derrick Henry was taken on day 2 of the 2016 NFL Draft. Of course, he becomes one of the most elite running backs ever. So I was thinking, what happened to the other 31 guys he was taken with that day? So here it is. With the 32nd pick in the 2016 draft, the Cleveland Browns selected defensive end Emmanuel Ogbah from Oklahoma State. And this guy carved out a solid career over 9 seasons, tallying 47.5 sacks and 9 forced fumbles, showing consistent defensive prowess. I love how he contributed to the Kansas City Chiefs' Super Bowl 54 victory, proving his worth on the big stage. And while he wasn't a superstar, he remained a reliable presence. As of the 2024 season, he was with the Miami Dolphins, recording 5 sacks, 1 interception, and 1 forced fumble, still making an impact on their defense. Now, with the 33rd pick, the Tennessee Titans selected linebacker Kevin Dodd from Clemson, a 6'5", 277-pound beast expected to bolster their defense, but his NFL career was short-lived and disappointing. Over 2 seasons, he played in 18 games, starting just 1, notching 1 sack, and 12 total tackles, with injuries, especially a foot issue, holding him back. In July 2018, the Titans waived him after he failed to report to training camp, and given his high draft selection and limited impact, it's tough to see his journey end like that, with no public info on his current activities. With the 34th pick, the Dallas Cowboys selected linebacker Jalen Smith from Notre Dame, and despite a severe knee injury in college, he debuted in 2017, recording 81 tackles and 1 sack, showing he could overcome adversity. In 2019, he earned Pro Bowl honors, and over his career, he amassed 626 tackles, 11 sacks, and 6 forced fumbles, playing for the Cowboys, Green Bay Packers, New York Giants, New Orleans Saints, Las Vegas Raiders, and Pittsburgh Steelers. I love his resilience, and as of the 2024 season, he was with the Pittsburgh Steelers, bringing his veteran experience to their defense. With the 35th pick, the San Diego Chargers selected tight end Hunter Henry from Arkansas, and this guy made an immediate impact as a rookie, hauling in 36 receptions for 478 yards and 8 touchdowns, proving he was a weapon from the start. Over his career, he's accumulated 395 receptions, 4,527 receiving yards, and 40 touchdowns. And in 2021, he joined the New England Patriots, where he continued to be a reliable target. As of the 2024 season, he remained with the Patriots, contributing significantly to their offense. With the 36th pick, the Jacksonville Jags selected linebacker Miles Jack from UCLA, a 6'1", 244-pound versatile talent known for his ability to do it all. Over 7 seasons, he played in 106 games, starting 96, notching 7.5 sacks, 3 interceptions, and 4 fumble recoveries. And in 2019, he signed a 4-year, $57 million extension with the Jags. After 6 seasons in Jacksonville, he joined the Pittsburgh Steelers in 2022, recording 104 tackles that year, and in August 2023, he briefly signed with the Philadelphia Eagles before announcing his retirement. But in November 2023, he came out of retirement, rejoining the Steelers practice squad, and later being promoted to the active roster. And as of today, he continues to contribute to their defense. With the 37th pick in the 2016 draft, the Kansas City Chiefs selected defensive tackle Chris Jones from Mississippi State, a 6'6", 320-pound beast who quickly became a force in the NFL. Over 9 seasons, he played in 138 games, starting 134, amassing 80 sacks, 2 interceptions, and 3 fumble recoveries. And I love how his consistent dominance earned him 6 Pro Bowl selections and 3 Super Bowl championships. In 2024, he signed a massive 5-year, $158 million extension with the Chiefs. And known for his emotional displays during the national anthem, he channels that passion into his performance. As of today, he remains a cornerstone of the Chiefs' defense, continuing to disrupt opposing offenses with his formidable presence. Now, with the 38th pick, the Miami Dolphins selected cornerback Xavier Howard from Baylor, a 6'1", 203-pound talent who quickly became a standout in the NFL. Over 8 seasons, he played in 100 games, starting 99, amassing 29 interceptions, returning 2 for touchdowns and defending in 95 passes. And I love how his exceptional performance earned him 4 Pro Bowl selections and a first-team All-Pro honor in 2020. He led the league in picks twice, showcasing his ball-hawking skills. But in March 2024, the Dolphins released him due to salary cap constraints. As of November 2024, he remains a free agent, having visited the Cincinnati Bengals, but not reaching a deal. With the 39th pick, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers selected defensive end Noah Spence from Eastern Kentucky, a 6'2", 251-pound talent expected to strengthen their pass rush. In his rookie season, he played all 16 games, starting 3, recording 5.5 sacks and 3 forced fumbles, but injuries and inconsistent performance limited his impact in subsequent years. Over his NFL career, spanning 5 seasons with teams including the Buccaneers, Washington Redskins, New Orleans Saints, and Cincinnati Bengals, he appeared in 43 games, accumulating 7.5 sacks and 4 forced fumbles. And in August 2022, the Bengals released him, with no team signing him since. Currently, there's no public info on his professional endeavors, and it's tough to see his potential go unfulfilled. With the 40th pick, the New York Giants selected wide receiver Sterling Shepard from Oklahoma, a 5'10", 194-pound talent who made an immediate impact as a rookie, catching 65 passes for 683 yards and 8 touchdowns, earning a spot on the PFWA All-Rookie team, which I love. Over 8 seasons with the Giants, he totaled 372 receptions for 4,095 yards and 23 touchdowns. But injuries, including a torn ACL in 2022, limited his availability later on. In 2024, he signed a 1-year deal with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, reuniting with college teammate Baker Mayfield, and as of November 2024, he has 16 receptions for 166 yards and 1 touchdown, continuing to contribute to Tampa Bay's offense with veteran experience and leadership, which I appreciate. With the 41st pick, the Buffalo Bills selected linebacker Reggie Ragland from Alabama, a 6'2", 252-pound talent expected to be a defensive cornerstone, but a torn ACL in 2016 sidelined him for his entire rookie season. In 2017, he was traded to the Kansas City Chiefs, becoming a starter and contributing to their Super Bowl 54 victory, which I love seeing. Over subsequent seasons, he played for the Detroit Lions, New York Giants, and Cleveland Browns, appearing in 75 games with 49 starts, recording 281 total tackles, 2.5 sacks, and 1 interception. As of December 2024, he remains a free agent with no public info on his current activities. By the way, if you guys enjoy these deep dives, I'll be posting almost every day during the season and off season. I genuinely appreciate if you could subscribe. Thanks. Anyways, the picks. With the 42nd pick in the 2016 draft, the Baltimore Ravens selected linebacker Kamalei Correa from Boise State, a 6'3", 241-pound talent who entered the NFL with high expectations. Over 5 seasons, he played in 63 games, starting 19, recording 8.5 sacks, 57 solo tackles, and 2 forced fumbles. And I love how he showed flashes of potential. After 2 seasons with the Ravens, he was traded to the Tennessee Titans in 2018, where he had his most productive years, including a 5-sack season in 2019, which was awesome to see. In 2020, he was traded to the Jacksonville Jaguars, but left the team for personal reasons later that year, and he briefly signed with the Kansas City Chiefs in 2021, but was released before the season began. As of today, there's no public info on his current activities, and his career highlights the unpredictable nature of pro football, which is always tough to watch. Now, with the 43rd pick, the Tennessee Titans selected defensive tackle Austin Johnson from Penn State, a 6'4", 314-pound beast expected to fortify their D-line. Over 9 seasons, he played in 130 games, starting 60, recording 8.5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and 1 interception. And I love his consistency. After 4 seasons with the Titans, he joined the New York Giants in 2020, where he had a career-high 72 tackles and 3.5 sacks in 2021, which was impressive. In 2022, he signed with the Los Angeles Chargers, but suffered a knee injury that limited his season. And in March 2024, he signed a 1-year contract with the Buffalo Bills. As of today, he continues to contribute to the Bills' defense, bringing experience and versatility to their front, and I appreciate watching him grind. With the 44th pick, the Oakland Raiders selected defensive lineman Jaheed Ward from Illinois, a 6'5", 285-pound talent who entered the NFL with high expectations. In his rookie season, he played all 16 games, starting 13, recording 30 tackles. But injuries and team changes impacted his career trajectory, which is tough to see. Over 9 seasons, he played for teams including the Raiders, Baltimore Ravens, Jacksonville Jags, New York Giants, and Minnesota Vikings, accumulating 19 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, and 5 fumble recoveries. And I love how he kept pushing. In 2023, while with the Giants, he achieved a career-high 5 sacks, which was a highlight. As of the 2024 season, he's with the Minnesota Vikings, contributing to their defense. But then, of course, Derrick Henry was 45, so 46. With the 46th pick in the 2016 draft, the Detroit Lions selected defensive tackle A'Shawn Robinson from Alabama, a 6'4", 320-pound beast who quickly made his mark. In his rookie season, he played all 16 games, recording 2 sacks and leading all defensive tackles with 7 pass deflections, which I love seeing. Over 4 seasons with the Lions, he tallied 5 sacks and 1 interception returned for a touchdown. And in 2020, he signed with the Los Angeles Rams, contributing to their Super Bowl 56 victory, which was awesome. After a season with the New York Giants in 2023, he joined the Carolina Panthers in 2024, recording 5.5 sacks that year. And as of today, he remains a key player for the Panthers, known for his run-stopping ability. Now, with the 47th pick, the New Orleans Saints selected wide receiver Michael Thomas from Ohio State, a 6'3", 212-pound talent who made an immediate impact as a rookie, catching 92 passes for 1,137 yards and 9 touchdowns, setting franchise rookie records, which was incredible. Over his first 4 seasons, he amassed 470 receptions, 5,512 yards, and 32 touchdowns, earning 3 Pro Bowl selections in the 2019 Offensive Player of the Year award. And I love his dominance. Injuries limited his play in subsequent seasons, with Thomas appearing in just 10 games from 2020 to 2022. But in 2023, he returned to form, recording 75 receptions for 850 yards and 5 touchdowns. As of today, he remains a key contributor to the Saints' offense when healthy, which seems rare nowadays. With the 48th pick, the Green Bay Packers selected offensive tackle Jason Spriggs from Indiana University, a 6'6", 301-pound talent expected to bolster their O-line. In his rookie season, he played in 16 games, starting 2. But over his NFL career, he appeared in 59 games, starting 10, while playing for the Packers, Chicago Bears, and Atlanta Falcons, with injuries, including hamstring and knee issues, limiting his availability, which is tough to see. In 2022, he signed with the Indianapolis Colts, but was released before the season began, and as of today, there's no public info on his current activities, with his career underscoring the challenges and unpredictability of pro football. With the 49th pick, the Seattle Seahawks selected defensive tackle Jarran Reed from Alabama, a 6'3", 306-pound talent who quickly became a key player. In his 3rd season, he achieved a career-high 10.5 sacks, ranking 3rd among defensive tackles in franchise history, which I love. Over 9 seasons, he played in 139 games, starting 122, recording 38.5 sacks, 8 forced fumbles, and 11 pass deflections. And after stints with the Kansas City Chiefs and Green Bay Packers, he returned to the Seahawks in 2023, signing a 2-year, $9 million contract. As of today, he remains a vital part of Seattle's defense, celebrated for his consistent performance and leadership, which I respect. With the 50th pick, the Houston Texans selected center Nick Martin from Notre Dame, a 6'4", 295-pound talent expected to anchor their O-line. But an ankle injury sidelined him for his entire rookie season, which was disappointing. Over the next 4 seasons with the Texans, he started 62 games, providing stability at center, and in 2019, he signed a 3-year, $33 million extension with Houston, which I love seeing. After his tenure with the Texans, he had stints with the Las Vegas Raiders and Washington Commanders, appearing in a total of 83 games throughout his career, and as of today, there's no public info on his current activities, with his journey underscoring the challenges and unpredictability of an NFL career, which is always tough. With the 51st pick in the 2016 draft, the New York Jets selected quarterback Christian Hackenberg from Penn State, a 6'4", 228-pound talent who entered the NFL with high expectations, but his pro career was tough. Despite spending 2 seasons with the Jets, he didn't appear in a regular season game and later associated with the Oakland Raiders, Philadelphia Eagles, and Cincinnati Bengals, but never took a snap in an NFL game, which is disappointing. In 2019, he played briefly for the Memphis Express in the Alliance of American Football, participating in 3 games before the league ceased operations. And after retiring from pro play, he transitioned into coaching, serving as the quarterbacks coach for Winslow Township High School in New Jersey as of 2021. Now, with the 52nd pick, the Atlanta Falcons selected linebacker Deion Jones from Louisiana State University, a 6'1", 222-pound talent who made an immediate impact as a rookie, playing 15 games, recording 108 total tackles and 3 interceptions. 2 returned for touchdowns, which I love. Over 7 seasons with the Falcons, he amassed 731 tackles, 12 sacks, and 13 interceptions, earning a Pro Bowl selection in 2017, and in 2022, he was traded to the Cleveland Browns, playing 11 games with 44 tackles and 2.5 sacks. The next year, he joined the Carolina Panthers, appearing in 13 games with 30 tackles and 1 interception. And in December 2024, he signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers practice squad, getting promoted to the active roster shortly after. As of today, he continues to contribute to the Buccaneers defense. With the 53rd pick, the Washington Redskins selected safety Sua Cravens from USC, a 6'1", 224-pound versatile talent. In his rookie season, he played 11 games, starting 3, recording 34 tackles, 1 sack, and 1 interception. But before the 2017 season, he considered retirement due to health concerns, leading the team to place him on the reserve left squad list, which was tough. After being medically cleared, he was traded to the Denver Broncos in 2018, appearing in 5 games with 18 tackles, and following his release in 2019, he retired from pro football, returning to USC to complete his degree, pursuing music production and expressing interest in coaching. With the 54th pick, the Minnesota Vikings selected cornerback Mackenzie Alexander from Clemson, a 5'10", 192-pound talent who quickly became a key player. Over 7 seasons, he played in 85 games, starting 25, recording 4.5 sacks, 3 interceptions, and 32 pass deflections. And in 2018, he led all NFL cornerbacks with 4 sacks, showcasing his blitzing ability, which I love. After 4 seasons with the Vikings, he signed a 1-year, $4 million deal with the Cincinnati Bengals. In 2020, returned to Minnesota in 2021, and had brief stints with the Miami Dolphins and Dallas Cowboys in 2022. As of today, he's a free agent, awaiting his next NFL opportunity, which I'm rooting for. With the 55th pick, the Cincinnati Bengals selected wide receiver Tyler Boyd from the University of Pittsburgh, a 6'2", 203-pound talent who made an immediate impact as a rookie, catching 54 passes for 603 yards and 1 touchdown, which I enjoy. Over 8 seasons with the Bengals, he amassed 513 receptions for 6,390 yards and 31 touchdowns, achieving back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons in 2018 and 2019. And in 2024, he signed a 1-year contract with the Tennessee Titans, reuniting with former Bengals offensive coordinator Brian Callahan. That season, he recorded 39 receptions for 390 yards, and as of today, he remains a key contributor to the Titans offense, bringing veteran experience and reliable hands. With the 56th pick, the Chicago Bears selected offensive lineman Cody Whitehair from Kansas State, a 6'3", 316-pound talent who made an immediate impact as a rookie, starting all 16 games at center, earning a spot on the Pro Football Writers of America All-Rookie team, which I love. Over 8 seasons with the Bears, he demonstrated versatility, starting at multiple positions including center and guard, and in 2018, he was selected to the Pro Bowl, highlighting his exceptional performance. In 2024, he signed a 1-year, $2.5 million contract with the Las Vegas Raiders, and as of today, he continues to be a key contributor to the Raiders' O-line. With the 57th pick in the 2016 draft, the Indianapolis Colts selected safety TJ Green from Clemson, a 6'3", 215-pound talent who entered the NFL with high expectations. In his rookie season, he played 15 games, starting 4, and recorded 43 tackles and 2 pass deflections. But over his NFL career, he appeared in 41 games, starting 12, and amassed 103 total tackles. Green had stints with the Seattle Seahawks, New Orleans Saints, Carolina Panthers, Atlanta Falcons, and Houston Texans. And in 2023, he signed with the Memphis Showboats of the United States Football League. As of today, he continues to pursue his professional football career. With the 58th pick, the Pittsburgh Steelers selected safety Sean Davis from Maryland, a 6'1", 202-pound talent who made an immediate impact, playing all 16 games as a rookie, starting 9 and recording 70 tackles, 1 interception, and 1.5 sacks, which I love. Over 5 seasons, primarily with the Steelers, he appeared in 70 games, starting 42, and amassed 259 tackles, 5 interceptions, and 2.5 sacks. After his initial stint with Pittsburgh, he had brief periods with the Washington football team, Indianapolis Colts, Cincinnati Bengals, and New England Patriots. And in 2023, he joined the Houston Roughnecks of the XFL, continuing to chase his pro football dreams. With the 59th pick, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers selected kicker Roberto Aguayo from Florida State, a 6', 207-pound talent renowned for his collegiate accuracy, but his NFL career was brief. In his rookie season, he played 16 games, making 22 of 31 field goal attempts for a 71% success rate and 32 of 34 extra points. But following struggles in the preseason, the Buccaneers waived him in August 2017. Aguayo had subsequent stints with the Chicago Bears, Carolina Panthers, Los Angeles Chargers, and New England Patriots, but didn't appear in another regular season game. And as of today, there's no public info on his current activities. With the 60th pick, the New England Patriots selected cornerback and return specialist Cyrus Jones from Alabama, a 5'10", 195-pound talent with high expectations. But his rookie season was marred by ball security issues, playing 10 games and recording 7 tackles and 5 fumble recoveries, with 180 return yards, but fumbling 5 times. In 2017, a torn ACL sidelined him for the season, and after brief stints with the Baltimore Ravens and Denver Broncos, he returned to the Ravens in 2018, earning AFC Special Teams Player of the Week honors for a 70-yard punt return touchdown. Over his career, he played in 31 games with 19 tackles and 1 touchdown. With the 61st pick, the New Orleans Saints selected safety Von Bell from Ohio State, a 5'11", 205-pound talent who made an immediate impact as a rookie, playing all 16 games, starting 14, with 87 tackles and 1 sack, which I love. Over 4 seasons with the Saints, he amassed 347 tackles, 8 sacks, and 7 forced fumbles, then signed with the Cincinnati Bengals in 2020, contributing to their Super Bowl 56 appearance. After a season with the Carolina Panthers in 2023, he returned to the Bengals in 2024 on a 1-year, $1,210,000 contract, and as of today, he's a key part of the Bengals defense. With the 62nd pick, the Carolina Panthers selected cornerback James Bradbury from Samford University, a 6'1", 210-pound talent who made an immediate impact, playing 13 games as a rookie, starting all with 2 interceptions and 10 pass deflections. Over 4 seasons with the Panthers, he amassed 8 interceptions and 47 pass deflections, then signed with the New York Giants in 2020, earning a Pro Bowl selection. He joined the Philadelphia Eagles in 2022, contributing to their Super Bowl 57 appearance, and re-signed with the Eagles in 2023 on a 3-year, $38 million contract. As of today, he remains a key player for the Eagles defense. He just won the Super Bowl last week. With the 63rd pick, the Denver Broncos selected defensive end Adam Gotsis from Georgia Tech, a 6'4", 290-pound talent who made an immediate impact as a rookie, playing all 16 games with 14 tackles and 1 fumble recovery. Over 4 seasons with the Broncos, he recorded 2 sacks and 4 passes defensed, and in 2020, he signed with the Jacksonville Jags, where he played 4 seasons, contributing 5.5 sacks and 22 pass deflections. In 2024, he had brief stints with the Indianapolis Colts and Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and as of today, Gotsis is a free agent waiting for his next NFL opportunity. But then we'll jump back to 45. Of course, the Titans took Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's career has been one for the ages. He's a force of nature, a true powerhouse, and one of the most dominant running backs to ever grace the NFL. Drafted by the Tennessee Titans in the 2nd round of the 2016 NFL Draft, Henry came in with high expectations. But man, no one could have predicted just how good he'd be. At 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighing in at 247 pounds, Henry was built like a freight train. With his violent running style and unmatched ability to break tackles, he quickly became a nightmare for defenders. His speed, strength, and conditioning make him a true standout. While his early years with the Titans were more of a backup role, Henry began to show flashes of brilliance. By his second season in the league, he had already started to take over. In 2017, he had a career-changing performance in the playoffs, rushing for 156 yards and a touchdown in a nail-biting win over the Kansas City Chiefs. The guy just keeps getting better year after year. And in 2018, he went off with a record-breaking performance against the Jacksonville Jags, running for 238 yards and 4 touchdowns in a single game. Talk about a statement game. The following year, in 2019, Henry took his game to another level. He led the league in rushing yards with 1,540, and his 16 rushing touchdowns were enough to earn him his first rushing title. The guy was on fire that season. His physicality and ability to wear down defenses made him nearly impossible to stop, and he became the first player in franchise history to win a rushing title since Chris Johnson in 2009. Henry also dominated in the playoffs, leading the Titans to the AFC Championship with incredible performances, including a 182-yard game against the New England Patriots. In 2020, Henry was unstoppable once again. He became the 8th player in NFL history to rush for over 2,000 yards in a season, finishing with an incredible 2,027 yards and 17 rushing touchdowns. For his efforts, he was named the Offensive Player of the Year. His combination of power and speed made him an absolute beast, and he showed no signs of slowing down. Unfortunately, an injury shortened his 2021 season, but Henry wasn't done yet. In 2022, he came back strong, finishing with 1,538 rushing yards and 13 touchdowns. He was still among the league's elite, proving that he's one of the most durable and consistent running backs ever. In 2023, despite the Titans facing a tough season, Henry continued to put up impressive numbers, rushing for over 1,100 yards and 12 touchdowns. Now, in 2024, after signing with the Baltimore Ravens, Henry continues to prove he's a top-tier talent. He's already had a couple of huge games, including one with 151 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. His ability to break tackles and get those extra yards after contact is unmatched, and he's already showing why he's one of the best running backs to ever do it. Henry has consistently proven to be a force, and there's no doubt he's one of the greatest to ever step on the field. If you guys enjoyed this, I'll be posting almost every day during this season and off season. I genuinely appreciate if you could subscribe. Thanks for watching.